So roll, mate.
I'm going to ask the CCP. Yeah, okay, Senator, you'll rock up too. She'll come in a sec.
You ready?
Yeah, come on in.
Hello, I'm Bridget, I'm CCP.
You see him
What's happening?
seizing.
This patient's Max. He's a 5-year-old. He's just been found fitting. I think he's been fitting for 10 minutes now.
Okay. He's 5. Does
Yeah.
he look like the size of a 5-year-old?
Yep.
Yep. Is he breathing?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. And does he have a pulse?
He has a pulse. Pulses are 150
Okay.
and breathing quite fast, about 40, you think. Hard to tell with that. But he's got a generalised seizure going.
Okay. Paul, will you keep that, getting the monitoring on, get the end tidal on as well when you get a chance? Can we get any history?
The
Any
teacher says,
information about it?
no, like he's just normally fit and healthy. Like I went to the loo and I came back and I found him like this. He's never had anything like that before.
Okay. Was he unwell today or anything?
No,
like
he
that?
seemed fine.
No,
He seemed
okay.
fine.
Yeah,
He has a big
can we
vomit then,
get you
Bridget.
to drop some nasal midazolam, and I'm going to go here with the airway. Can I hold his airway? And you get the suction, please?
Suction.
Yeah. Can we empty that vomitus out?
Dad starts to empty it, yeah. Still got some in the bottom of his cheek.
Yeah.
Got the suction.
The
Super.
seizure continues.
So I'll leave you dealing with his airway.
Yep, no
If
worries.
that vomit is cleared, he's still breathing, he's moving,
Yep.
moving air, still, yeah.
Still moving air, still
Yeah.
vomiting.
And our SATs are reading.
The SATs are reading 88%.
Okay. So guys, we're going to need to stop the seizure. I think the quickest is to give him some intranasal midazolam. He's 5, that makes him 22 kilos. 200 milligrams per kilo for the first dose. So I'll just do that. Work that out again. So 200 is 440. That's less than the max of 5. So we're going to give that 5.
Still vomiting.
Okay, keep suctioning, keep clearing that. So 440. And my maths has left me. So we're doing 200 per kilo. Because 4 times 4 over. So 4.4
Yeah.
plus add 0.1 for the
Still
so
seizing and
that's
still vomiting as well.
8.8. plus
Paul's
add
having trouble with
0.1.
the airway.
So, 0.98?
So have you got that?
Yep, which one's
Yep,
that?
let me check that.
Seems to be chunky vomit now.
Midazolam 5 and 1 mil, that's correct. So you're going to need to divide that between both sides of his.
Still actively vomiting. Paul's really struggling to look after the airway.
Keep that section. So Damo, will you get, so that time exactly is 07. So you get IV access, and then we can switch to IV if we need to. I'm going to set up to get an airway.
No worries.
So will you keep suctioning, keep trying to oxygenate him as much as you can, hold the mask near his face if necessary, and keep watching his respirate. Yeah, you happy with that?
No worries.
Yeah. Any change since the
No.
midazolam?
How long do you think that'll take?
It'll take about a minute or 2 to
Yeah.
kick in. So still seizing.
Still seizing, still got some vomits coming out.
Can we get the daycare centre to contact his parents?
Yes, yeah, okay.
And
Shall I just get them to come here or go to the
Um,
hospital or?
where are they?
They're at work, I think. They both work in town.
Yeah, let's meet them in Lady Salento
Okay.
in a few minutes. And they have no other information, or can they get any more information for us when they're on the phone?
Sure, I'll double check with them.
Sure, yeah. So how's that suctioning going?
There's still a heap of vomit.
And are you getting chest movement? Is his breathing adequate?
Seems to be, it's hard to tell with the seizure.
Yeah. Is oxygenation, has the SATs improved at all?
88%.
Damon, have you got that IV access?
Yep, just securing it now.
Yeah. Okay. I'll get you to draw up a bag of fluids, and then we'll get organised with the second dose of midazolam, so we're going to give an IV dose next.
Dame's crashed that. It hasn't worked at all.
Okay. Will you have another look, see if you can try again?
Mhm.
Airway still grotty?
Yep, still
Yeah. Any response?
no response.
No response. Still actively seizing?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go into that side
Mhm.
where you are there. I'm going to set up the BVM first and get the end tidal connected, and then I'm going to do an intubation. I'll get you to pass me the tube, and it's got that wire in it that comes out when I ask you. After that, we blow up the cuff and start ventilating him.
No worries.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
If I have a problem, we can try the LMA. Yeah.
No worries.
I'll just get organised over here.
Right, I've just had another go.
Okay. You got it this time?
No, I've blown it again.
No.
It's moved around too much.
Okay, no worries. Will you drop a second dose of midazolam to either give, let's give this one IM in case there's too much vomit in his nose.
Teacher comes back and says, Mum will meet you there. He's never had anything like this. He's been fit, well, nothing at all.
Okay. So I'm
Will it
going to come in
change?
behind you now. Yeah. Keep that suction going. I'm going to keep that there. We've got our BVM organised. And a mask if necessary. Here. Okay. So you ready?
Yep.
Thank you. So pass me the tube, please. So I can see the tube going through the pores. We pull out the wire. Tube hasn't moved. It's at 18. I'm going to connect here. Will you blow off the top, please? Just give me a hand with this, it's broken. There we are. Yeah. So you squeeze the bag. Seeing chest rise?
Yeah, as you see it there.
Yeah. The tube is misting.
Yes.
Excellent. And end tidal on the screen.
42.
Okay. Can I get you to hold the tube? So just pinch it there up against his hard palate. So Damon, are you organising the second dose?
Yep, I've got that
Going to be
drawn up.
an IM dose. Yeah, and half the initial dose.
So 2.2 milligrams.
I'm happy that I'm ventilating it.
Yeah, it sounds quite congested on the left-hand side, but
So you need to just slow down the bagging a little bit, down to about a rate of 15. And I'm going to secure this.
still got some vomit.
Is there vomit in the tube?
Not in the tube, just in the back of his mouth.
The time now is 13, so we're 5 minutes in.
So I've got half your initial dose.
Yeah, and you have it ready to give IM?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Will you pick your site? Super. Holding that tube nice and steady. Yeah, so it doesn't move in or out. Let me check again. And I'm happy his chest is still rising. I've still got end tidal.
Oh, yes, you are. Yep.
Yeah, okay. And he's still actively seizing?
No, the seizing has started to slow right down.
Okay. So at the moment, there's vomit in his mouth, but the tube is clean.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm getting end tidal.
End tidal, yes.
Yeah, I'm seeing his chest rise. So I'm
Chest
happy with
rise and
his
fall, yes.
airway at the moment. His breathing is...
Breathing at about 30.
Yeah, okay. So we're ventilating him. Can we slow down the ventilations if that's the case? Or is intrinsic really
Intrinsic at 30.
good? Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. His circulation to his skin, cap refill time.
Less than 2.
Okay. Any response?
No response.
Are there radial pulses?
You have a no radial pulse.
Okay. But I do have a carotid
You have
pulse.
good strong bounding, 100, well not bounding, 150.
Okay. Dame, would you do a head to toe? We're going to search to see is there any cause of the seizure that we can find. Rashes, injuries, and then we're going to get a set of obs. So we need his temperature and BSL. Are we finding anything?
No, nothing at all.
No.
He seems as he looks.
Okay. And nobody else in the childcare centre is sick? Or
No.
anything like that? No. Okay. We'll do his temp. His temperature.
Temperature is 36.
Okay. And his blood sugar?
Reads low.
No. Okay. So has he actually stopped seizing?
He stops
Yeah.
seizing.
His eyes are steady.
He's got a deviated left gaze.
Yeah. And there's no active twitching or
No.
anything. Is his jaw loose?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we're really going to need to get access on him. He's going to need to get some glucose. In the meantime, I think we don't have access. I'm going to have to get IO access. So do you want to have a look for IV again on that side?
Yeah.
And I'm just giving some thought to giving him a glucagon dose. Because we can do that quickly. Does that sound like a plan?
I'm just having a look. Is there any?
No.
There's nothing here, Bridge.
Okay, I'm going to get IO. So we're going to get the little needle. It's up to 39. Still no response.
No
from him?
response.
No, okay. Could I have a 10 ml syringe, please? Thanks very much. So, thank you. Glucagon. The minimum age is 1. Is that correct? So he's above the minimum. But I'm having a mental blank about whether he gets a full dose or a half dose. Can somebody check, please, for me?
Yeah.
Thanks very much. So just check your field guide.
So it says here if they're less than 25 kilos,
Mm-hmm.
they get the half the dose,
Yeah,
and if they're greater than 25 kilos, they get the full dose.
okay. So we're calculating him at the moment at 22 kilos, so he gets a half dose.
Okay.
Can you draw that up, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But Bridget, the teacher comes back and goes, "Oh my God, I think he took 2 of my tablets.
Okay.
I had them on the
tablets?
desk. Glymal."
No, Glymal, is that for your diabetes?
Yeah. Would that make a difference to him?
Yeah, that's important information. Thanks very much. So I've landmarked here his tibial plateau. So just watch for a response there. Reassure him if he looks like it's painful.
Yeah, no, you got nothing with that, Bridget.
It didn't go.
No.
No. Okay. Will you continue with that glucagon, please?
Yeah.
Good. I am. So it didn't work.
Oh, he didn't respond. It worked.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Good
Okay,
guy.
He didn't
yeah.
respond to you.
Yeah. No worries.
God, the look he gave me.
Yeah. Just seemed lousy. So is this flushing?
That flashes.
And
yes.
I'm not getting a response.
No.
No, painful response. Okay.
That glucagon just went in.
Excellent. Thanks very much. Can you get me some dextrose, please? And this is working?
Yep, that's fine.
I'm happy. Close it off for now. So, airway at the moment.
Still good. The vomiting stopped away.
Yeah. His chest is rising. Chest
Yes.
is rising, falling. The sats.
Saturation's starting to come back now at about 89, 90.
Okay. Have a radial pulse.
You have a radial pulse of 130.
Okay. And this I always in, I'm happy with that. Yep. Any change since he's got the
No
glucose on?
change.
No
Other
change.
than stopping the seizure, there's been no change.
Okay.
So this is glucose 10%.
Yeah.
That's in date.
Sure. I have some in the other bag, but anyway, yeah, it doesn't matter.
How much would die?
So he gets 2.5 mils per kilo, and we're working him out at 22 kilos. So I'd like you to draw that up into a 50 mil syringe. Excellent.
So how much was he drawing up?
So what we're drawing up is 22 by 2.5, 44 and 11, 55 mils will be the initial dose. So if you drop the 50, and then that syringe goes up to 60, doesn't it? So you can go all the way up to 55. Excellent, yeah. And I'm going to get you to push that really gently and slowly through the IO.
Just check that again.
Sure, yeah.
10%.
Yeah, glucose 10% and it's in date. So really gently, because it's not secured yet. So just nice and easy with that. Push it in nice and slowly. And I'm going to draw up some sedation. If we end up in a difficult situation where he's not waking up adequately, he's not waking up well enough to take out the tube, and we'll need to keep the tube in. So he's taken 2 of her tablets.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just had them on the desk.
Yeah, okay. Is that dextrose going in?
It's
Is that
going
glucose
in.
going in? Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Any response at the moment here?
Not yet.
No. Okay. So let's get set up for in case we need to extubate him. So we get the suction onto his right shoulder. So the ideal situation would be if he wakes up well enough that we can comfortably take out the tube. If he's in the in-between, we'll have to sedate him and just keep that tube in all the way to hospital.
Okay. Let's stop. Well done, everyone. Thanks. Well done.
Thanks very much.
Is that busy enough for you?
Yeah, a bit of a mess.